What if your retirement felt like a never-ending vacation, surrounded by mountains, lakes, and charm you can actually afford? Imagine trading traffic for trails, high-rises for historic homes, and stress for sunsets. Canada is full of hidden gems where life moves slower, smiles last longer, and the views are out of this world. So, which dreamy town fits your future lifestyle? Are you craving coastal calm, alpine adventure, or village vibes with a side of maple syrup? Today, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful towns in Canada to live or retire. Places so magical, you might just pack your bags. Number 10. Collingwood, Ontario. Collingwood isn't just a pretty face. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you're living in a scenic postcard with just the right amount of buzz. Tucked beside the sparkling waters of Georgian Bay and backed by the Blue Mountains, this town of around 25,000 people punches way above its weight when it comes to charm and livability. And let's talk lifestyle. You've got skiing in the winter, paddleboarding in the summer, and hiking trails that feel like they were hand-designed by nature herself. Seriously, where else can you start your morning with a walk along the waterfront trail and finish the day sipping a craft cider while watching the sunset over the bay? Home prices here have surged, but they're still a steal compared to Toronto. The average home price in Collingwood hovers around 820,000 Canadian dollars, which might sound steep until you realize that Toronto's average is closer to $1.2 million. That's a 32% discount for a better view and far less traffic. Plus, the downtown core is buzzing with energy. Boutique shops, local restaurants, cozy cafes, and year-round festivals like the Elvis Festival, yes, really, make it feel like something exciting is always around the corner. What's especially appealing for retirees is the lifestyle balance, tranquil yet active. Over 30% of Collingwood's population is aged 55 and up, which means it's built for comfort, community, and convenience. Medical clinics are nearby, walkability is excellent, and you don't need to spend hours in traffic to run errands or enjoy your weekend. And if you're the type who likes a dose of adventure with your morning coffee, the Blue Mountain slopes are just a 15-minute drive away, offering some of Ontario's best skiing and snowboarding. In short, Collingwood is a rare blend of small-town soul, nature-packed fun, and laid-back elegance. Whether you're dreaming of a scenic retirement spot or a year-round vacation lifestyle, Collingwood delivers with open arms and open skies. It's not just a place to live, it's a place to love. Number 9. Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. Lunenburg is the kind of place that feels like it was painted into existence, colorful, historic, and full of personality. With its iconic rainbow-hued waterfront buildings, cobblestone streets, and panoramic Atlantic views, this UNESCO World Heritage town of about 2,200 residents is one of Canada's most picture-perfect coastal communities. But don't let the postcard vibes fool you. Lunenburg is more than just a pretty face. It's a thriving, tight-knit town where people genuinely love where they live. Let's talk lifestyle. Lunenburg has mastered the art of slow living. Mornings here start with a walk along the harbor, coffee in hand, while sailboats drift by. The fishing routes still run deep, but so does the art. This place is bursting with studios, galleries, and folk music. About 36% of the population is over the age of 55, and it shows in all the right ways. Quiet streets, strong community ties, and a town built for comfort, not chaos. And the housing? Surprisingly attainable. The average home price in Lunenburg is around 420,000 Canadian dollars, a true steal for a place with such beauty and heritage. That's about half the price of a home in Toronto, but with 10 times the charm and a fraction of the stress. Plus, with its mild maritime climate, winters here are far gentler than you'd expect from Atlantic Canada, rarely dipping below -6 degrees Celsius, 21 degrees Fahrenheit. The town hosts vibrant events like the Lunenburg Folk Harbor Festival, and its coastal trails, historic shipyards, and seafood shacks make everyday life feel like a vacation. You can stroll the Blue Nose Wharf, chat with artisans, or sit by the sea with fish and chips wrapped in paper. It never gets old. If you're looking for a charming, walkable town with heritage, ocean breezes, and a warm, welcoming vibe, Lunenburg might just be Canada's best-kept retirement secret. Number 8. Montromblanc, Quebec. If you've ever dreamed of retiring in a place that feels like the Alps but with croissants and cozy French charm, Montromblanc is calling your name. Nestled in the Laurentian Mountains, just 130 kilometers north of Montreal, this town of around 10,000 people offers one of the most beautiful year-round lifestyles in Canada. Let's start with the obvious: skiing. Montromblanc's slopes are legendary. The resort has over 100 runs, and it's often ranked as one of the best ski destinations in North America. But it's not just a winter wonderland. When the snow melts, the hiking, biking, golfing, and lake life explode into action. Think sparkling Lake Tremblant, winding mountain trails, and fall foliage that could make a grown man cry. Montromblanc also has one of the highest life satisfaction scores in Quebec, especially among retirees and outdoor enthusiasts. Around 28% of the population is over age 55, and the community is super welcoming, especially to those who appreciate bilingual culture and a more active lifestyle. The vibe? Think après-ski meets Sunday farmers market. And the real estate? The average home price is around 620,000 Canadian dollars, but condos can go for much less, especially if you want a low-maintenance retirement with big mountain views. Compared to nearby cities or global ski towns, that's a bargain with bragging rights. Even the downtown pedestrian village feels like you're walking through Europe, complete with colorful buildings, bistros, bakeries, and cobblestone streets. And despite being a resort town, it's got the essentials: great grocery stores, health services, and even a microbrewery or two. Retiring here feels like pressing pause on the stress of modern life and pressing play on fun, fresh air, and French pastries. Whether you're into skiing, hiking, or sipping wine on a chalet deck, Montromblanc is the kind of magical mountain town that delivers big beauty with small-town coziness. Number 7. Allora, Ontario. Allora is proof that fairy tales can be real, just with better coffee and an epic gorge in the backyard. Located about 1 hour west of Toronto, this charming village of around 8,000 people has become one of Ontario's most loved small towns, and it's easy to see why. First, the scenery is straight-up stunning. The Allora Gorge, carved by the Grand River, features cliffs up to 22 meters high, cascading waterfalls, and hiking trails that make your camera work overtime. In the summer, the gorge becomes a hot spot for tubing, swimming, and picnicking. And in autumn? The fiery leaves turn the entire place into a jaw-dropping masterpiece. But Allora isn't just about nature. It's artsy, eclectic, and just the right amount of quirky. Its downtown is packed with independent shops, art galleries, and bakeries that smell like heaven. You'll find locals chatting on sidewalks and musicians playing in the square like it's a movie set. About 27% of residents are over 55, which makes for a welcoming retirement community with an easygoing, creative vibe. The cost of living is reasonable by Ontario standards. The average home price here is roughly 720,000 Canadian dollars, which, while not cheap, is far more affordable than Toronto or Guelph. And given what you get, heritage stone buildings, riverside views, and peace of mind, it feels like a pretty sweet deal. There's also a strong emphasis on community in Allora. The town hosts festivals year-round, including the Allora Festival for music lovers and Riverfest for those who love a good outdoor party. Everything here feels thoughtfully built. No strip malls, just charming cafes, trails, and scenic bridges. So if your retirement dream includes a slower pace, gorgeous views, and daily walks that feel like stepping into a painting, Allora might just be your next forever home. Number 6. Canmore, Alberta. Canmore is where mountain magic meets real-life livability. Just a 20-minute drive from Banff, this town in Alberta's Bow Valley is basically a front-row seat to the Canadian Rockies. And what a view it is! With a population of around 15,900, Canmore has transformed from a mining town to a paradise for hikers, skiers, mountain bikers, and retirees who want that daily dose of fresh alpine air. Home prices aren't cheap, but you're paying for a view and a lifestyle. The average home here goes for around 950,000 Canadian dollars, with townhomes and condos offering more affordable options. Yes, it's a premium price, but where else can you step outside and instantly be surrounded by snow-capped peaks, turquoise lakes, and elk sightings on your morning walk? Over 30% of residents are aged 55 and up, making Canmore a hotspot for active retirees. And the lifestyle? It's all about balance. Whether you're snowshoeing through trails in January or paddleboarding on the Bow River in July, there's always something breathtaking to do. Plus, the town has amazing infrastructure, excellent walking paths, local markets, and a surprisingly vibrant art scene. What makes Canmore even more special is its community vibe. It's friendly, outdoorsy, and a little bit luxurious without being stuffy. Cafes buzz with locals in hiking boots and fleece vests, and every corner offers postcard-perfect views. Despite being next to a national park, Canmore isn't a tourist trap. It's a real, livable town with real connections. If your dream retirement involves waking up to the Rockies, breathing in clean mountain air, and living a life where adventure is literally in your backyard, Canmore delivers the goods. It's not just a place to retire, it's a place to thrive. Number 5. Estri, Quebec. Estri, also known as the Eastern Townships, is Quebec's hidden gem, a region that feels like the perfect blend of rustic charm and European elegance. Located southeast of Montreal and home to about 320,000 people, this large region is dotted with small towns, scenic lakes, and rolling hills that explode into color every autumn. Unlike a single town, Estri is a region full of treasures like Magog, Sutton, and North Hatley, each with its own vibe, but all sharing that postcard-worthy beauty. It's a favorite among retirees because of the relaxed pace, rich culture, and a strong sense of community. Nearly 34% of residents across Estri are aged 55 and older, which means everything from housing to healthcare to recreation is designed with comfort and enjoyment in mind. Homes here are much more affordable compared to the rest of southern Quebec. The average house price across the region sits around 400,000 Canadian dollars, with lakeside cottages and historic farmhouses aplenty. Plus, Estri has one of the best reputations in Quebec for food, wine, and local produce. You'll find everything from maple syrup farms to cheesemakers to weekend markets filled with local delicacies. But Estri isn't sleepy. It's full of festivals, trails, and lakes. There are over 4,000 kilometers of hiking and cycling trails, dozens of nature reserves, and countless kayaking and swimming spots. Winters are snowy but beautiful, and the villages light up with twinkling lights, local shops, and festive markets. The best part, the lifestyle here is easy. Whether you want to sip wine overlooking Lake Memphremagog or stroll through a historic town with stone cottages and boutiques, Estri makes life feel lighter. It's where nature, culture, and community all meet in perfect harmony, making it one of the most magical places in Canada to retire. Number 4. Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Charlottetown is small-town coastal, living with big-time heart. As the capital of Prince Edward Island, it's the perfect mix of history, charm, and seaside serenity. With a population of around 40,000, this vibrant city feels more like a close-knit town where everyone waves and the ocean is never far away. This is the birthplace of Canadian Confederation, and it still oozes character from its Victorian-era buildings, colorful waterfront, and charming downtown core. But Charlottetown isn't just for history buffs. It's packed with life, festivals, and music. Over 32% of residents are over 55, and many are drawn here by the easy pace of life, the clean ocean air, and the affordable housing market. As of 2025, the average home price is around 350,000 Canadian dollars. Yes, you read that right. That's about a 70% savings compared to Toronto. The culinary scene here is outrageously good. PEI is famous for its seafood, lobsters, mussels, and oysters caught just offshore, and Charlottetown has become a hub for farm-to-table restaurants, cozy pubs, and artisan bakeries. It's a foodie's dream on an island budget. And let's not forget the lifestyle. Summers are sunny and full of festivals like the Charlottetown Festival and outdoor concerts along the harbor. Winters are mild for Atlantic Canada, and the city stays lively year-round. There's a fantastic boardwalk along Victoria Park, picturesque walking trails, and a laid-back art scene with galleries, performances, and workshops. Charlottetown is a place where you can breathe easier, spend less, and enjoy more. Whether you're watching sailboats drift by or strolling through downtown with a fresh cup of coffee, life just feels simpler here, in the best possible way. For retirees looking to blend small city energy with island beauty, Charlottetown is a coastal dream come true. Number 3. Tobermory, Ontario. Tobermory is one of those rare places where the land, lake, and sky come together in perfect harmony, and you can actually live there. Tucked at the tip of the Bruce Peninsula, this tiny town of around 3,000 people is often called the scuba diving capital of Canada. But honestly, you don't need to dive in to fall in love. With turquoise waters, limestone cliffs, and more postcard moments than you can count, Tobermory is retirement gold wrapped in natural beauty. The area sits along the edge of Fathom 5 National Marine Park, home to over 20 shipwrecks and the famous Flower Pot Island. And it's not just a summer destination. The fall colors are mind-blowing, and even winter brings a kind of quiet, rugged magic. With Bruce Trail access and Georgian Bay views, it's a dream for hikers, photographers, and anyone who just wants to breathe cleaner, quieter air. The average home price here is around 530,000 Canadian dollars, which is a steal considering the stunning surroundings. Compared to more crowded lake towns or Muskoka hotspots, where homes can top $1 million, Tobermory feels like a luxurious escape without the luxury tax. Plus, the cost of living is modest, and the community is tight-knit. Everyone waves, and nobody's in a hurry. Roughly 40% of the local population is over 55, which means the area is naturally retirement-friendly, calm, quiet, and filled with people enjoying life. In summer, it's lively with boaters, hikers, and day trippers. But from fall through spring, you basically have a front-row seat to nature all to yourself. Whether you're kayaking through crystal-clear waters, stargazing with zero light pollution, or enjoying a quiet morning coffee overlooking the harbor, Tobermory makes every moment feel meaningful. For those looking to retire somewhere serene, scenic, and totally unique, this little slice of Ontario paradise is the real deal. Number 2. Banff, Alberta. Banff isn't just a place. It's a bucket list destination that some lucky people actually get to call home. With a population of just 8,300, this iconic town in Alberta's Rockies is famous for its turquoise lakes, towering mountains, and postcard-worthy streetscapes. But it's not just for tourists. Banff is increasingly a dream retirement spot for those who want their golden years lined with glaciers and grizzlies. Living in Banff means waking up to Mount Rundle in your backyard and heading out for hikes, hot springs, or gondola rides like it's a casual Tuesday. Nearly 25% of residents are over 55, and retirees are drawn to the town's walkability, community events, and endless outdoor fun. There's always something going on, from farmers markets in the summer to festive light displays in winter. Homes here are limited. You have to qualify under the need to reside rule because it's within a national park. So housing prices reflect the exclusivity. The average home costs around 950,000 Canadian dollars, with condos offering more affordable entry points. It's not cheap, but you're living in a protected paradise with zero urban sprawl. Banff's downtown is as charming as it gets. Boutique shops, artisan galleries, riverside walking paths, and eateries that serve everything from bison burgers to gourmet lattes. And the views? Forget it. The Bow River, snow-capped peaks, and alpine forests surround you 360 degrees. Even winters here are a dream, with 3 ski resorts nearby and plenty of cozy cabins to warm up in afterward. Summers bring hiking, biking, and canoeing on Lake Louise, just a short drive away. And Banff's public transit system is surprisingly efficient for a small town, making it even easier to live car-free. Banff offers the kind of beauty and peace that makes you feel lucky just to be breathing. For nature lovers, it's like winning the retirement lottery. Number 1. Ayr, Ontario. Tucked away in southern Ontario, Ayr may not be a household name like Banff or Jasper, but that's exactly its charm. With a population of just under 5,000, Ayr is the kind of village where life slows down. Neighbors know your name and you can walk to the bakery without hearing a single honk. It's quiet, charming, and effortlessly livable. Perfect for anyone looking to retire in peace while staying connected to modern comforts. Let's talk affordability. The average home price in Ayr is around 675,000 Canadian dollars, which is still considerably lower than nearby Waterloo or Kitchener, where prices easily soar past $850,000. That means you get a beautifully preserved historic village with stone homes, tree-lined streets, and peaceful walking trails without the big city price tag. It's like getting caviar at sandwich prices. Over 35% of Ayr's population is over age 50, and the community is geared toward family living and relaxed retirement vibes. Parks, farmers markets, and charming little cafes give the village a strong community heartbeat. Plus, it's only a 15-minute drive to larger cities if you need more shopping or medical options, so you get tranquility without isolation. Nature lovers will adore the Nith River trails, while history buffs can marvel at 19th-century architecture that gives Ayr a touch of timelessness. And while it's not packed with tourist attractions, that's kind of the point. Ayr is about serenity, not selfies. In short, Ayr delivers the classic Canadian dream: quiet charm, lovely homes, scenic surroundings, and a community that feels like one big friendly backyard barbecue. If your ideal retirement includes sipping tea on a porch, watching the leaves turn golden, and saying hi to everyone who walks by, then Ayr just might be your perfect ending or beginning.